Here we go. If it's a clear day.
It's the NFL
man,
on EA Sports. We're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear to fit in the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 11. Going to the ground again on first. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff.
42. Don! 180.
3rd and short, it's Burrow.
Touchdown right off the bat. They're going to give me first. This is one of the teams I'm scared of because I don't have the secondary to keep up with all their receivers play.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Stonehouse
I would
now
be
to kick
surprised
this one away.
if they would defeat me.
Calvin Austin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the
Robert
field.
Jones, I guarantee it. Yep, that's who it was.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. He brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
2nd down.
They'll go again with Warren. Warren a couple yards past the line. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
After
That's
getting
a run
that
that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play
right
on
off
the
the
ground
bat,
later
like
on,
that's gonna
it'll largely be because of a
stymie my
play
offense.
just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And that will not be enough for a first down. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road, and they do just this. Just quiet them. Like, turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Good job, TJ.
There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow connects on the crosser.
Where are the defenders at, bro?
But still not
I
enough
don't
for the first.
understand it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give
Harmon's
them the first.
offside. Oh, man. This is getting bad. I'm gonna. Come on,
Well,
Harm.
it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10.
12.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Nice cut back to the right sideline.
I cannot catch him. Wow,
He makes it in
dude.
for the Cincinnati touchdown.
That's ugly, dude. I'm getting killed.
The Bengals get another 6 to make this a
Told
13-0
you, dude. I don't know what it
game.
is. Cincinnati has that banger-ass offense, dude.
One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Steeler offense out ready to go for their second drive. They've got first down from the 31. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and playing tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
So early
What?
movement for the backfield.
It won't let me
They jumped the gun a
switch.
bit, and that brings out the flag.
That's twice that it's not letting me switch my
So
flip my
tough
play
to stay
over.
set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Inside, blue 58.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Why are they so much faster than
He's
me?
brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's another Bengals
180.
first
Nice
down.
hot. Hot.
First and 10 at the 14.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-zip already. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
I can't do anything. Oh my God, it won't even let me flip the fucking play.
This drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Yeah, it's not letting me flip the play, nothing, dude.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Don't air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Steelers first down.
Rodgers from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Steelers first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 21-0 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Warren once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Third and long, they're gonna throw. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Slow to the short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion. First down, here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This is Metcalf working that right side.
And that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Go to 50.
Warren here from the gun. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Third and goal, they need 3 yards here.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Here's Rodgers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
I just gotta figure out how to play this.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Because all they're doing is like really short crossing
Set to
routes.
return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's
I
going to
need
set them up
something that
just
has
beyond
like
their own
hard
20.
flats.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Burrow from the gun. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bengals.
Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That's set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That's
Dude, don't let him get outside of you, bro.
Down, but not until it reaches that 45-yard line.
That is so fucking stupid, bro. This is why they need hard flats, because the Bengals are abusing the fucking flats over and over again.
Burrow has it in close.
See, look, that's all they're doing. They're just abusing the fucking
On the
flats.
stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
180.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Has it downfield. It's
Damn it,
Chase.
dude, damn it.
And he's going to take this in.
Fucking
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
I'm getting
The Bengals making a
This is not
3-possession
fucking
game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His
Yeah,
second
he's killing me
scoring
right
to the
now.
game.
I can't stop him
That
receiving
one
the damn
splits the
line.
uprights. And the Bengals
This is
stretch their
embarrassing.
lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
58.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with some work to do, trailing in this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Warren running between the tackles. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. It's caught by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Beckham there to grab it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Here comes play number 8 of the drive. 3rd and 1. They'll run with Warren. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Going for it with Warren. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you call that play
that's so dirty. Wow,
EA.
You ran the fucking clock.
On 4th and short, they did. And then some to move those chains.
Warren is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. Shipley now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st down, Burrow to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the speedster, Zay Flowers. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Ravens pull off yet another upset. They're now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And this is Jaden Reed. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game.
Wow, Philly lost.
The Packers are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. Time now for a look at how things stand with the current picture in the AFC in the divisional round. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
16 for 16. That's crazy. I can't.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Run for Warren here to start the third. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Rogers on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Steelers first down.
Rogers from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and goal, Warren. And he gets in, touchdown.
Fuck yeah.
The
Let's
Steelers
go, baby. Let's
cutting to
battle
the lead
back.
coming out of halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
I don't remember how I beat them the first time.
Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
11, Thomas.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And they're gonna have
Good
this
job.
on the
They
44-yard line. They
ran
haul him
it
down.
away from my legs.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
It's just
First
set.
down, Bengals.
What is
On
it?
motion, the tight end left.
What is?
Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
11.
No running here. It's Taj Brooks. And he dodged the tackle.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
11.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle.
Oh my God.
Inside the 20.
Oh, I did not think he would be that wide open.
Touchdown Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead.
Damn, dude. I really thought that was a good
After
play
up and
call.
good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
I really thought that was a great play call.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away.
Mine's bad.
On the return, here comes Austin.
Joe Burrow has
Pretty
not
solid field
thrown an
position
incomplete
starting out
pass so
here, Brock.
far.
He's tackled at the
So
29.
that is,
Now Pittsburgh's offense running
that
back
is
out for a new
pathetic. Like,
series.
come on, at least
They
throw
really
one
have a passing
incomplete
game
pass.
clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll hand it off to Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
What?
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Eagles going down here. 6 DBs out there. Third down.
Brings up third and
To throw is Rodgers. Gets this to OBJ. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They run for it. And he
Oh,
can't
wow.
get the push they needed. They hold him at the
Yeah,
line
I
and send
lost
him
it.
packing after a turnover
Good
on
job,
downs.
Bengals.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Catch made. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
first down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Fucking
Just
stop.
a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up second
12.
On the keeper, it's Burrow.
26-yard line.
1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be first down, Bengals.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
And a Bengal first down.
12.
On here with Will Shipley. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's second and 8.
Burrow
11 empty.
finds his man over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, can. What is
Man in motion out of the slot. 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has
Dude,
it.
that's another.
He's got the Cincinnati
They knows
touchdown.
exactly what I'm in at all.
The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I ain't
It's a
getting
Jamar
asking.
Chase touchdown.
This is not fucking fun.
Through the air, this game.
Dude,
That one right down the middle.
the Bengals.
And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
This is embarrassing.
Stonehouse
Dude, I've
now to
never
kick this one away.
lost this bad.
On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over first and
Offense
10.
to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here by Rodgers.
Dude!
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there.
I
That's
gotta
gonna bring
get
up second
better
down.
fucking offensive linemen.
Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. To throw, Rodgers gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf
Don't worry, because they're the
touchdown.
score. They scored every time on
That one
offense.
splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Can't highlight the receiver either, which is, I don't know why you would take that away. Like,
Shipley now to return.
especially when like the Bengals are just throwing it to
Escapes the
some
defender.
guy.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Yeah,
The
look,
Bengals
9 receptions,
and Jamar
150
Chase
yards,
about to
3
take over on
touchdowns. I
offense
cannot
once
do
again.
it.
And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 empty.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
11 empty.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup.
Yards on the play.
And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
12.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He brings it in. And they bring him down
I
around
can't
the
believe
34.
Jamar Chase. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
11 empty.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw again. It's Burrow. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
11 empty. Wide 80.
Again, it's Burrow. Got it,
How?
man. It's Gesicki. And they bring him down at the 18-yard
I don't understand,
line.
like, how is he not following him? He's man-to-man with him, and he is, like, so far away.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
11.
From the gun, Piron. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash.
A 38-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30. And he'll get it up to the 27. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I don't know what to do against Cincinnati, dude. They're killing me.
39-yard line.
319. Easy.
Pressure coming. Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I need wide receivers.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. It finds Miller, complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now within one score of the fourth. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And
This is
Steelers
remind me of the
now
Pittsburgh
down to
Steelers
7.
defense. The last couple of playoff games. They play good in the regular season. I am 42 points automatic. But this is like the
Just
matchup
like
I was
that, we're
scared
back to a
of.
one-possession
Because
ball
I can't
game
match
as the
up against
kickoff is away.
Jamar Chase at all.
Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a...
Shipley hit and he fumbles it.
Wait, what?
I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. He'll throw it. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Rodgers. He's got it. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by 7. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now Warren. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's Warren on third down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust me?
And down he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may just saved them this game. They remain up by 1.
Steelers 41.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they
Give it to
send
my
this
offense.
off
They're
and
trying to come
away.
back.
Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Good job,
The
Bengals.
Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. Their defense held, clinging to the slimmest of leads, Brock, and now that lead entrusted to this offense, asking them to just run out that clock.
And now the last thing this offense wants to do, really the only thing it can't do, is make an unforced error and turn it over.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.